So I thought I'd take a minute and introduce you to my fig tree. This is my boy Figgy Smalls. He's had a glow up in the past couple of years. He's looking really good right now.
Look at you go. Look at you go. It's my boy.
I need a dog. Hi, I'm Jane. I'm glad you're here. This is 10 wasteful things I still buy while maintaining a low-waste lifestyle. Yes, it's me, coming clean. She's a fraud, she's a liar, she should be drawn and quartered in the town square. Whatever you want to say. I overall make daily choices to reduce the amount of trash that I generate in every aspect of my life. But in living this way for going on 6 years, I've found what has worked for me and what hasn't. I think it's fair for everyone to have limits, and I don't think you should feel bad about maintaining those limits, whether it be the prohibitive cost of certain items or the fact that there are just certain things that you can't live without. And many industries have yet to catch the plastic-free buzz, and some of those industries are vital to people's lives. And being low waste doesn't have to be an all or nothing game. You should tailor it to fit your lifestyle and to fit your needs. So let's start with a handful of things that I don't buy secondhand. The first one being, you know why you shouldn't buy underwear secondhand. Don't do it. If you still want to be a responsible consumer and not wear
Secondhand underwear.
look for companies that make their underwear using linen or cotton, or companies that give back or have some kind of social initiative. There are loads of brands like Organic Basics or Parade that sell eco-friendly underwear, and in the past I've partnered with a company called NKD, which donates a pair of underwear for every pair sold, which I think is great. And I have a link below in the comments if you want to check them out. Number 2, in the same vein, I would not buy socks secondhand unless they're truly still in the package, like unopened with the tags still on them and everything. It's skeevy and just maybe don't do it. Organic Basics sell socks, and Bombas has the same social initiative where they donate a pair for every pair sold. Just know it is possible to work around having to buy something new and keeping the health of the earth in mind if you find the right brand. Number 3, this might just be a personal thing, but to me, I'm kind of skeeved out about wearing shoes that could have potentially been on someone else's feet, unless, again, they are truly still in the box, truly never worn. I just tend to avoid secondhand shoes. Companies that use ethical business practices and eco-friendly materials are becoming more popular. Right off the bat, I can think of Rothy's, Tom's, and Allbirds. Number 4, to cut to the chase, I think it's kind of gross to wear tight-fitting clothes that someone else could have potentially sweated in, particularly leggings, So I, for one, just try to take really good care of my workout wear and wash it correctly so that it doesn't get holes in it or it doesn't get worn out and I don't have to replace it. I've had the same 3 pairs of leggings for like a few years now, and I've also had a couple pairs that were part of costumes that the costume designer at the end of the shoot day just let me take home. Everlane is making leggings made out of recycled plastic bottles, which I think is really cool, and the Girlfriend Collective is very upfront about their business practices and their materials. Number 5, so I've struggled with acne for years. I still get the occasional hormonal breakout, and for a long time I was just cycling through different products to try to find what would work. And it was costing a lot of money, it was really affecting my confidence, and it wasn't earth-friendly because I was using a lot of different things to try and find something that would get the problem under control. I do use a cleanser in a plastic bottle. It is from Neutrogena. I only use a little bit at a time, so it lasts for a really long time, and once it's out, I can just wash it out and I can bring it to TerraCycle. Other ways I treat my acne is with plastic-free spot treatments, and I double cleanse every day with the charcoal facial bar from Yummy Tweet. I realize it's not a perfect solution, and if I can find a similar acne treatment in a glass bottle, then I'll make the switch, but for now, for my super sensitive skin, this is just what worked, and it's the only thing in my hygiene lineup that comes in a plastic bottle. Number 6, so instead of buying a bunch of different vitamins and supplements in plastic bottles, I pared down my collection to one effective multivitamin, and that is the Ritual Daily Multivitamin for women. The bottle is made out of post-consumer plastic, and it is shipped to you in a recyclable container. They're vegan, and also, to be frank, the pills themselves are just like really pretty. I really can't say enough nice things about Ritual, and if you want to try them out, I have a discount code below. Number 7, So I don't know if you've noticed, but I am paper white. And as mentioned, I have super sensitive skin. So it took a lot of trial and error to find the sunscreen that worked for me. There are brands that sell sunscreen in those little metal tins, but for my skin type, it was just a little too heavy and my skin really wasn't a fan. So after extensive research, I made the switch to the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. Despite it being in a plastic bottle, which again, I will rinse out and send it to TerraCycle, this company is vegan, cruelty-free, and reef safe. I'm not gonna lie though, it was kind of expensive. My bottle was around $34, but the formula is really, really nice. It goes on almost like a powder and then just kind of disappears onto your skin. It doesn't feel like you're wearing sunscreen at all. Number 8. So I am unfortunately straight, which means I have sex with men, and I have my sexual partners wear condoms. It generates non-recyclable waste. And to be honest, I don't feel that bad about it. Because dealing with an unwanted pregnancy or an STI also comes with a lot of waste. So check out a couple of sustainable brands like Lola and Lovability. God, shut up. The IUD is a low waste option for birth control, but I wasn't really comfortable with it, so I'm gonna stick to my pills. Protect yourself, protect your partners, it's what Mother Nature would want. The last 2 items are things that I've looked into finding zero waste options for, but I couldn't really find something that worked and that was also in my price range. Number 9. Now there are zero waste mascara brands out there, but in my opinion, the quality was kind of subpar. And I have these pathetic little blonde
Baby lashes.
so unless you coat them with the stuff, you can't see them at all, especially not on camera, and I'm an actor. I simply need to have eyelashes on camera. Some brands like Elate and Tarte did start selling mascara in what looks like a bamboo tube, but in actuality, it's a plastic tube within a bamboo container, and I needed to stay within a certain price range. At the moment, I'm using the hemp mascara from Milk. I'm loving it, and the outer container, I believe, is metal. Milk is a cruelty-free and vegan company, and once I've run out of this mascara, I can rinse out the tube and either TerraCycle it or send it to Once for Wildlife. Number 10. This is truly my dirty little secret, but as you can see, I'm wearing a hat, and that is because I haven't touched up my roots in like 3 months. I know, it's true. These long, luscious brunette locks are in fact... My natural hair color is blonde, and I started dyeing it darker a few years ago, and once I did so, I started getting a lot more rolls, so I stuck with it. Going to a salon would potentially be a more eco-friendly option because they buy their dye materials in bulk, but living in New York City, the average cost of a dye job is over $100, and I just can't really swing that every 6 to 8 weeks. Some vegan dye brands include Arctic Fox, Good Dye Young, and Madison Reed, and there are parts to most dye kits that can be recycled if you're careful enough to wash it really, really well. Also, the Ethical Elephant has been really helpful to me in finding vegan and cruelty-free products for which I can't find a plastic-free option. So not every swap is going to be perfect in maintaining a low-waste lifestyle, but when in doubt, look for vegan companies, look for cruelty-free companies, look for B corporations, and companies that use ethical and sustainable business and labor practices. And don't be afraid to email a company directly and ask how their products are made. Who makes their products? Where are their products made? How are your products shipped? Do your research before you drop the money and be an informed consumer. So that's the list. I hope you found it interesting. I hope some of this information has been helpful. Making low waste choices can look different for everybody, and there's no right or wrong way to go about it. And it's okay if there are certain things that you can't sacrifice. The important thing is that you try. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, take care of the earth, and I'll see you later.